Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Gonna run this 2023 19-foot Sea Ranger. All fiberglass, foam, floatable, won't sink, dual wipers. I'm gonna have them try to clean that windscreen. Again, I'm getting brave nowadays. I'm trusting these guys. Sits good in the water. Yep. That current's going out and it ain't leaning. So anyway, we'll jump in. We need to clean the top. Nice seats. Nice. Come in here, turn the motor down, put my cup holder down here. See if it works. Ah, look at that. See if it gets bigger. No. No, so I'm gonna have to hang it. Put that like that. Now, first of all, I look. You can look in here. No water in there. That means the drain plug's in, because if I would have lifted that, for the time I parked the truck and came back, water would have went into there, through here, into here. So that way I can check. Okay, that's working. Then what I do is I hit the bilge pump. And it is auto, so one nice thing, but this manual overrides it. So when I'm backing this in, it's still on the trailer. If I forgot the drain plug, I'm gonna have water shooting out that side of the boat, right? So then I know, well shoot, I didn't put the drain plug in. Okay, that's it's still on the trailer. Make sure you do your winch strap again, and it's hooked up. You didn't unhook it, or if you did, you hook it back up. Pull it up, put your drain plug in. That's a nice thing of having an auto bilge pump. Now you're trimming it. That noise right here is normal. Now, if I heard a slight decrease in the decibels on that, again, I've said this before, that means your battery's getting low. So what I would do is trim it until I heard this thud like that. Now, this is a new boat, so see how that buzzer's going off, and it won't start. Oh, safety lanyard. That's the first thing. If you hear that buzzer and the motor won't start, put that back on. Now it's going to take a second. There, fired up. Then you come back here on the new one. Pump. There, hard. And it's got U-Flex hydraulic steering. Your gas is here. Again, make sure you watch the gas attendants when they put these flip lids on here. It almost happened to this boat. I was looking at them, they lifted that lid, they were going to put the gas in there. You just watch it, because you know they get distracted or something. But anyway, go out and say the gas is back there. There it is, it says gas on. Okay, and those are the cushions for back there. So now I fire it up. Now I trim it the rest of the way down, and you'll hear it. Then you know it's all the way down. There, I heard it, so I stopped. Got over a half tank, tack's working. Accessory, war's down, I'm gonna turn that on. Wipers. Bilge pumps, I show that, the anchor lights. Master, oh, what is that? Anchor light, yeah. And horns. I like these setups, it's really nice. And like I say, USB and 12 volts right here. And when they're lit up, you know that you're working. If they're not lit up on most boats, that means you have no power evidently. Trim tabs right there. Then I see if it shifts. Yep, good. Steering left, right. Now you don't have to do this, but I do, because it's a brand new boat. They could have had the hydraulic lines backwards. Then if I backed up, when I go to the right, it would go to the left. So, but I can fix that down here. I just change the lines. I carry crescent wrench with me. Or then I do this, and then this you push in on right here, and then you lift up on the red handle. Now that's neutral. So then, yep, that tells me they hooked up the neutral, or the, oh, what do you call it, throttle cable. And then the shift cables work because it went forward and reverse. Okay, so now I turn the motor a little cockeyed. Of course, we do have the current coming in, so it wants to push me towards the dock. So I tilt it like that. Force down pump is on. Lift this up here. Like this. circuit. And then when it does that, it quits. Now, if you hear that thing going burp, burp, and that pump's doing that, burp, that means you got a leak somewhere, either in the faucet, maybe it isn't tight all the way up there, or it's not tight in the back there. Like say your batteries are back there, your switch is back there, off on switch. So now, when I tie them like this makes it nice, because then I can just go like this. I don't have to get out of the boat. Then I can get all my line in. So then all I have to do is do the front. So I always undo the back a lot of times first. And then you just go like that, and you're inside the boat. Then you can take this, rub it in here, like that, and that will hold it. So now, hit gear. Crank it. There you go. Away from the dock, give it a little bit more gas. And that'll get me away. Then I just pump it like that. And then it's automatically going to turn that way. Get me away from the dock. There you go. Then I start off like this, and this is how I kind of break them in. We've got 6 minutes, this will be perfect. Good water flow. Take a video when you first get the boat, you first run it. Hold the bumper in. How do you like that video, huh? Right with this. Get that in there. Now, see, you get to see everything, don't you? Then I give it a little bit more gas, about 2,000. See what it's going to do. If there's any hesitation, I bump it up to 2,500. Good bead, warts on the back. Exhaust straight back, that's good. Now you get a little bow rise. If you don't want that at this speed, say, I'm going to go up to about 3. Then hit your trim tabs. See how it's lower in the front? There you go, see? So if you're going at that speed, you can do that. And make sure this trims down. Now once you pick up speed, see that I'm going to leave that there. I brought it up a little bit. Now it's laying down. Now I can bring them all the way up. That's if you want to keep the bow down. It's got good bow rise, that's what you want. And this was the good hole. I think 2018 they changed them. They really made them nice. So now I'm up to about 5. Should turn 6,000. Now what I do, if it's hard to turn to the left, I want to trim up. Then it frees it up both ways. And that's probably where you want to run it at that. Then you can just leave it there. Hit it. 6,000. Trimmed up. Perfect on the 14 by 17. Look at that. I have to prop test it, that's why I'm doing this. Now I brought it down, that runs good. Bring it down some more. Now what I'm going to do is the trim tabs. Yep, that pulls you to the left. Bring it up. This should pull me to the right, which it does. Now this hole is really, really good. Because now, see how I'm going here? Now I want to steer. I can just trim that tab down. It's going to take me to the right. Then I want to trim the boat down, see? Now I straighten it out. Oh, I'm going to the right. Just use my trim tab. And if I'm doing that, I want the motor all the way down. It makes these more accurate. Look at that, barely touching it. And then I can keep going, and then it will go to the left. See? Up. Pretty cool, huh? So if the hydraulic went out, I could actually steer. Now it'll go to the left. Once I trim this one up, there you go. So So you can play with those, but I could get back on those. Nice boat. So then I'm going to bring it down, do that out of the hole shot. It's gonna rain again, I guess. Okay, right here. Trim tabs up, motor's down. 1001, 1002, 2.5 seconds. That's awesome. So then you get up here, see that? Now it's gonna simmer down where you don't need to use the trim tabs, it'll lay down for you. The faster you go, the more trim you want it to go. I want to trim up so it pulls that way. Yeah, need to go a little bit more. There you go. That's where I leave my trim, where I can take my hands off the wheel. And I'm not even using the trim tab. So this is a winner, man. It's a nice boat. It handles it really nice. And these will go through anything. The Arimas are known for that. That's why they got a good resale value. And they need to replace all those screws and fasteners. All right. 2023 19 Ranger 150. Plenty of power is perfect, actually. You can never have enough power. You don't have to use it, but you'll save on money because you won't be running it at higher RPMs. But if you're out on a following seas,